The video. Okay, I stopped the video out of fear, thinking that things might go wrong. So, as I was saying, sharing is caring, and like I said, I tried some of these damn dating sites and stuff, and having all kinds of problems. But I mostly joined them because I really don't want to die a lonely hermit or a bum or whatever. But I was texting somebody, and she's been through some shit, and she's in South Africa, so I'm definitely not sending her any money or anything else if I can help it. And I'm talking to another girl, and it seems like Mate One seems to be like the home base for cam girls. So we'll worry about that bridge when I cross it. But I'm good with it. I mean, hell, whatever gets me an attractive chick, I'm down. Okay, so the girl that I was talking about, or talking to rather, and I've been talking to a lot of people. I have this like Facebook Messenger thing or whatever the fuck. And so I was explaining to people about my hip and everything. And life has not been for me. I talked to a lady at Toys R Us today about martial arts and stuff, and how sucky it is for me that I can't get out and do jumping spin kicks and tornado kicks and all the good shit that I used to do. And how deep down in my soul, it's like the best way I can describe it is like not getting your testicles massaged, but getting them teased by a really hot chick just before she rips them the fuck off. That's pretty much the gist of how my life is going right now. No. And I'm like, man, these people, man, they have no idea. You young people who are healthy, man, y'all have no fucking idea how it feels to not be able to do the things you love the most. You have no idea. You have no idea. And I pray that you never ever have to deal with that situation. Because it's not cool. It is not cool to be stuck in a bad spot in life. And it seems like my life has been, from the beginning to this very moment, I've been hit with the bad luck stick. Hell, I've been hit with the bad luck forest. And every damn tree in the forest has hit me on some level or another. So, I did go to the audition thing. I'm not a singer, so I'm pretty sure that I'm not really going to be able to do it. Plus, I have a standing and sitting issue. And in the first 5 minutes of the video, I was sitting down or standing up, and I'll be getting back up in a minute because my right cheek is starting to hurt now, and that's the good leg. So I'm getting a little worried that I might be needing that surgery a little bit sooner than later. And I'm going to have to tell that to the doctor when I go to my appointment here, to tell her, my other cheek is starting to hurt. And I know that they're not going to give it to me because it's only been 13 months since I had the first surgery. And though I keep working, I can't afford not to work. And the Army's not really paying me like talking about it. And it's kind of both of our faults. It's my fault for joining, but it's really not my fault because I was 37 and I was healthier than any 25-year-old. I could outrun them. I could do a whole bunch of stuff. Then I fell in that hole, ended my life right there. And while I'm suffering, and I'm telling this girl, she's like, well, you can rely on your parents. Fuck that. I'm a man. I'm a grown man. And it's not pride talking. It's just that as you get a certain age, you shouldn't have to ask your parents for shit. You should be more than willing to get off your ass and get a job. Well, here's the thing. I'm not a people person. As an independent actor, I kind of have to be a people person. But as a person in my personal life, I'm really not a people person. Because people have the ability to hit my I'm going to piss James off button. And more so than not, more people have the knack of pissing me off. So I've always taken jobs where I don't deal with people. I don't deal with cash. If I'm in the back, I'm unloading a truck. And now that I can't do heavy lifting, I kind of eliminated half the fucking jobs that I would apply for here. So that kind of like really puts a downer on what I can do because the doctor says, no heavy lifting, James. You can't do any heavy lifting. Now, I'm like, well, what the hell do they consider heavy lifting? I used to be able to lift my own weight when I lift weights, and now I don't lift weights. I do push-ups, but I'm not allowed to do other things. I don't know. I lost my leg therapy sheet, so all I do is walk. I do walk. My little nephew lets me getting my exercise in as best I can. I have not tried to run since the surgery because mostly one of the doctors said we highly recommended you don't do that. So I'm like, okay, so I won't run. I have a big metal spike in my ass called a hip replacement with a ball joint and some other stuff that's just in there. You know, I may have showed you guys the X-rays before. If not, I'll do it now. I know I showed you guys the scar. I don't know if the video's up, but I definitely showed you guys the scar. But you know, weighing the pros and cons, I'm glad I had the surgery, but you know, it's not like having my original body parts. You know. Try not to pay attention to the hot chick in the corner. But you know, that was the before the surgery, and you know, since sharing is caring. I know I have a picture after. I don't know where the hell it is, but I know I have it. You know, after they dug inside my ass, like not literally, not my ass, but you know. So camera's probably not going to be able to get you a really good shot of that, but there it is. So it looks like a big, like, fucking awesome ass weapon that could protrude out my leg like I could be an X-Man and just rip that bitch out and just gash people and put it back. You know, yeah, that's pipe dream. But, you know, so knowing that and knowing how bad off I truly am, you know, yeah, like everybody really wants to see that scar that goes down the side of my leg from my ass to my leg. Well, anyway, you're gonna see it anyway. Because if I'm ever in a movie and I ever do any nude, there it is. You're gonna see it unless they have like a really good makeup artist. So, as it stands, you know, I've I still have a whole lot of stuff to deal with. You know, I mean, I literally have a whole lot of stuff to deal with. My hair drying out. This is why I use Blue Magic and baby oil to keep it wet looking so that it doesn't show you guys how thick it actually is. That didn't come out right. Or maybe it did, but anyway, you know, I think because I still have radiation protruding through my body, I'm always getting like clumps of hair or whatever. I don't really know what the fuck they did to me, but I know I was out for quite some time. I think it was between 9 and 13 hours. I don't really know. But I know that I can walk. So I'm blessed for that. At least I can walk. And what's a little pain when you can walk? The problem with it is that I have a limit on my endurance of walking because of pain. So there's a catch-22 in everything. You know? But yeah, I just wanted to touch down on some things, you know. And there's other things that I've mentioned, things that would probably get me in a straitjacket. But you know, I don't take supernatural shit like lightly because I've been like a victim of some supernatural shit. And most people don't share shit like that because just like me, they don't want to be in a straitjacket. I sure as hell don't want to be in a straitjacket. I'm a good fighter, but since I can't use my legs anymore, I'm pretty much a prisoner in my own body, and that doesn't really suit well for me. So you know, I know it sounds like giving up, right? I mean, it really does, and part of me has, you know, and the thing is, it's like you know, I went to the Dollar Tree today. I bought some stuff. I went to CVS. I bought some stuff. But in the Dollar Tree, I spoke to this woman. Oh yeah. In fact, let me do an advertisement for her right quick. Because this is a different woman. Well, actually, both of the ladies there gave me some secrets, but I'm not gonna give you all her name since I mentioned what we spoke about. And but this is her company. No, 757. Okay, well that's like a Smithfield number. And there's a 434. Okay, she might be down from where my people be, or from my dad's people. My shoot. Those are her numbers, so you guys can see them. It's a young woman of color. This is the company. Hope you guys can read it because everything on this camera shows up backwards. I haven't figured out why or how to fix that. But it's not really backwards because that's really on that side. So, I mean, like words and shit show up backwards. Fuck if I know. I'm not a tech. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, we had a good conversation about God and everything, and that's cool and everything. And then the other lady and I talked, she talked about how her husband had put his hands on her. I don't know about you guys. I don't give a damn how bad a woman pisses me off. Unless they're kin to me. That's like my ultimate exception. If they're like my sisters or them, or if they have something in their hand that can bring me bodily harm, like a spoon. And that's about the only time I'm going to get physical with a woman. But for the most part, a real man, unless it's in the movie script, should never put his fucking hands on a woman. Especially the woman that he loves. You love your woman, keep your fucking hands to yourself. And I had explained to her, you know, because I'm a little guy. I'm only 5'3.5". If you want to count that half, that's fine. If you don't, well, I don't give a fuck. I hardly counted anyway. So, I explained to her and I said, you know, it doesn't take much to stop someone from hurting you. It just depends on who your teacher is. For the people who take a lot of martial arts classes, you pay and pay and pay and pay and pay and pay and pay, and 9 times out of 10, half the shit they show you can't use anywhere but in the dojo. That is 100% true. And if you've been blessed enough to be a street fighter like myself before you learn martial arts, it kind of pays off. Not that I'm promoting street fighting and violence, you know, but since I am sharing and sharing is caring, you know, I didn't get the woman's name. I'm not going to give either one of the women's name because they both went through some abusive shit. And I don't think that that's cool because, you know, if I was a chick, the last thing I would want to do is get my ass beat by my boyfriend, you know, especially if I'm giving him the best part of myself, which is sex. You know, I don't need him whooping my ass. No. And for you men who can't seem to understand it, a woman's face and body is a gift from God to mankind and a curse from God to mankind and not a punching bag. Stop fucking up the women. Give them to me. I'm single and I love women. So you just send them all to me. You want to hit them, you just send them to me. You can come and try to hit me. I'm going to hit you back hard. And I'm probably going to kill you. Just to make sure that you don't kill me because I'm crippled. And besides that, in self-defense cases, that generally works out. But in black-on-black crimes, that generally works out. But I can tell you this, if there's no body, there's no crime. Habeas corpus. Probably should not have said that and put it up on video. But hey, fuck it. I can't make any crimes anyway. I'm on government papers until I die. All hail the United States military. So, since I'm sharing and caring, I'm going to stop this in like 2 minutes and do things that hot chicks can say and get away with. But if guys say it, it's completely gay. So, you know, well, unless you're gay, knock yourself out. But, you know, there are things when we share with family members and shit. There are some family members you can talk to, and there are some family members that you would probably rather put your boot up their ass. I completely accept that and support that shit because there are plenty of family members in my family that deserves a size 10 boot right up their ass. Kick them in both cheeks and then drive my foot right up the asshole. Or to quote Deadpool, right up Main Street. Anyway, so sharing is caring. Now sometimes there are things you can share with people and there are things you cannot. So choose wisely the people you share them with. I'm sharing them with the entire world, but no one's really going to respond or give a damn. But anyway, my name is James Williams Jr., and I thank you guys very much. This is Kung Fu Habit 2. Next video is going to be about things hot chicks can say and get away with it. It's probably not going to be long. It's going to be kind of comedic, right? I'm not a comedian, but I could be. I need a job.